Hello everybody, my name is Malasteren and I'm the Guild Master of the Dragon Hearts Guild, and tonight I am joined by Lady Epsy.
You always get my name wrong. SP.
SB,
Or
Epsy,
is
you've
that
got
just
the
your
P in it.
Yes. No.
However you want me to say it.
SP. Like
SP.
Espion.
Okay, SP. And we're gonna be playing Doki Doki Literature Club.
I have no idea what this is about, but the way those guys are talking about it, I'm terrified.
And I know
Specifically you.
everything about the game.
Specifically you. You talking makes me terrified.
Yep. So we're playing from my computer and we're sharing this on Discord, so I'm going to be doing all the clicking and SB will be telling me what she wants to do.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. All right, so let's start a new game. Okay, you start reading.
Oh. Hey!
I see an annoying girl run towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself.
Wow, annoying.
That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
Oh my god, she's adorable.
I know. Read.
Hey. How do you even... I overslept again. Dude, she's me, though. But I caught you this time.
Maybe but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Wait, hold up. I didn't give this character a name.
What?
That's weird. Okay, keep reading.
No, I'm terrified now. You say you were... You say that, like, you were thinking about ignoring me.
That's me. Oh, that's you.
That's mean, Jerry. Oh my god, I'm thinking of so many people I would love to ignore right now.
Keep reading.
No, it's your turn.
No, oh yeah. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Oh my god. Fine. But did you wait for me? But you did wait for me after all. Wow, I am, like, really bad at reading right now. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school.
Oh my God,
As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
These are some nice houses, just FYI. By the way, Jerry, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. I'm not sure how to do those. Like,
Do it like you think it should sound.
Okay, well, I read it, so continue. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about.
Oh my god.
Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Oh my god, why does this sound like me and you right now?
Because it is. But you don't want to say that. Keep reading.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I feel like if she just said, like, I'm about to punch somebody, she would be me in a nutshell.
Keep reading.
Like, attitude-wise. Why is the name all black? Or is it because you... Never mind.
I'm adjusting things.
Oh, okay. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of...
Whoops. Sorry.
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. I feel like
It was something about being. I opened the game to full windowed, and then that messed it up in OBS, and then I had to readjust and click back over.
I feel like Sayori is me, just like being the very caring, motherly type of person.
No, don't say that.
What are you?
Just don't say that.
This is a creepy dating simulator, isn't it?
All right.
Yes, it is.
I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
This is a creepy dating simulator. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess. I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl?
Oh, I'm not carefree. Never
More
mind,
than
she's
that,
not me.
I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head.
Yeah, she's carefree. She's not me.
The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall and look for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
Oh, I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
You know what?
well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori?
Yeah.
There's no way I'm going to your club.
Aw.
I love this face so much.
The face is amazing. Mimi.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club.
Oh god.
Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president.
Her eyes look like Pokeballs.
Little bit. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyways?
Because this is a creepy dating simulator. Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Yeah, this is a creepy dating simulator.
She gets better. Don't make promises you can't keep.
Dear God.
I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she is so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes! Let's go! Let's go!
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. And a save right there.
Me.
And there we go. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member.
Oh, do I have to read for the other girls?
Probably.
I hate you.
I glance around the room. No one else wanted to show up. I wanted DJ Dipshit to read for Natsuki or Sayori, because he'd do like a really adorable voice. Or Puppy would make a great Yuri, or Monika. Right. I glance around the room. Girl 1.
Girl 1.
Yeah.
Wow. So descriptive.
Yep.
Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. I don't know why. She just looks like she's like kind of mellow.
You'll get a voice for her in a bit.
Alright, then I'm just gonna read normally. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy. I like her.
Yeah, you can read her kind of sassy.
Seriously, you brought a boy. Way to kill the atmosphere.
I told you there was 4 girls. I'll read for
Jeez.
Monika. I'll read for Monika because I hate her so much.
Please read it for Monika.
Aw, Jerry, what a nice surprise.
And I instantly don't like where this is going.
Welcome to the club. I hate it when I have to do back-to-back. Silence. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? I almost had a Jersey voice for a second.
Almost.
I was like, no, let's not do that. If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
Okay, I changed my mind. Huh. Friggin' Natsuki is me. Sassy and loves to bake.
It gets worse. Just wait. Like, quit calling yourself characters till you've finished the game.
I'm saying attitude-wise.
That's fine.
That is me in a nutshell.
That's gonna change.
I'm not the character.
That's gonna change. Just read.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right?
That's right.
Oh no.
It's great to see you again, Jerry. That's right, Jeffrey. Now, kill them all.
Dear God.
Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year.
I don't trust a girl who can go that kawaii girl weird pose.
Just let it happen. Just let it happen. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, athletic, beautiful. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika.
Come sit down, Jerry! We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry. Got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well?
Hold up, read that line one more time. I totally just cut off my headset.
Oh.
And I don't know if you picked it up.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corners of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori.
Smart man.
Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? I seriously don't trust Monika.
Just keep going. Don't worry about anything.
Oh.
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats.
Honestly, me though.
The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute! I made bunny cupcakes. They were really cute.
I made bunny, not muffins.
Actually, no,
It was bunny bread.
I made bunny butt cupcakes, so they had little tails and ears, and feet.
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Hey, well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monika. I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face.
Relatable.
I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Right for the eyes. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
What? Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
Oh no. Made them for you or anything.
I like just the face change. I thought technically you did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe. But not for you know, you, dummy.
You could have said that way more kawaii.
I'm not.
You
No, I
you
will not
coulda.
go full kawaii.
You coulda.
I don't want to.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set.
There is only one character that I will go full kawaii for.
Who?
My girl Miyoka. She's the only one I will ever go full kawaii for.
She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of oh my god, a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you.
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
Oh my god, she's adorable. I meant that, you know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay?
Ooh.
As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monika really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement.
I'm waiting for...
Then I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it!
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Jerry, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking.
Where's Natsuki?
Natsuki's head suddenly perks up.
Yes!
It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
No, say quiet. Don't say quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking, after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
That's just a look of complete deep thought right there. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Okay, I like her. I like her choice of reading. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Respectable. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Oh no. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I don't know why I like that.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I really wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if the story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. I feel Natsuki. Oh, why is that? Well,
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
Dear God, she is a lolly. What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back.
Fine.
Natsuki is my favorite right now. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
Oh dear. I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Deep thoughts with Yuri.
Mm-hmm.
You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Oh, okay.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
Silence.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aww, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
Look at Sayori's face. It's so cute.
So cute.
We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
Oh no.
Question marks? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet up, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Silence. Yeah! Let's do it!
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Jerry? That's right, Jeffrey. Now, kill them all. Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Oh, hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought.
I hope they're all judging you right now.
All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But...
I'm sorry. I thought... Jerry...
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this?
I'm not gonna make a comment on that.
Joey really should be reading the main character.
Joey really should.
That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Alright, okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes! I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. And roll credits. That's the whole game right there.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Aw, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Jerry, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Jerry, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed for after-school clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the clubroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? The world may never know. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. So here comes the interactive part of the game. So it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most.
Okay, so
So-
I'm gunning for
so,
Natsuki.
I'm gonna save again. So we pick words, and then so the way it works is we pick 20 words, one from this page, and then they'll all change, and so you have to remember what each girl likes.
Okay, my girl Natsuki.
You want Natsuki.
I want Natsuki. She my kind of girl.
So
Me
we
and her
have to pick cute things.
Ribbons are cute, right?
Sure.
Or no, that's Sayori because she has a ribbon in her hair.
And whichever one that it goes towards, they'll jump up and down.
Sparkle? I'll go with Sparkle. Ah, darn it!
And keep a close eye on them.
I did. Hang on, I'm gonna make a chart really quick.
You don't need to make a chart. The words are different every time.
No, I know. I'm making a chart of like, well, who goes of what girl it goes to.
Okay.
Because I'm sure, depending on who has the most like words in their thing, is who the poem.
Yes, but you'll see as it when we get there. All right. So pick the next word.
And why? One for Kawaii has to be Natsuki. Yep.
And some words will count for two girls.
Silly? Or Sayori, I'm fine either way, I guess.
Yeah. It's better the more. Okay, which one?
Flying. Bunny. Because bunny.
Bouncy?
Sure. Yay! Sweet. Aw. Kitty! Oh, even though swimsuit was up there. Puppy!
Look at Yuri's face.
Oh!
Next word.
She looks so sad!
Next word. We're halfway there.
Fluffy? I don't want her to be really sad.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
No, I don't want to. Disarray. I need to put a smile on that girl's face. There we go. Misfortune or flower. Fine, flower. Aw. Massacre. Just do massacre.
You're going all over the place. Like, I know where this is gonna. I know the endings to this game.
I don't care.
We're gonna have to play through this a few times.
Oh, a few times.
If you want the true ending.
Alright, I want the true ending. Of course I do. Rainbow. Oh no, now I'm tied. Mouse! Yes, she likes mice. Unending. Because now I'm like leaning it more towards Yuri, so
It's
I can
too
have
late to go towards Yuri.
No, so I make sure I don't get any more of Sayori.
You want them to have more.
Oh, okay. Candy!
I think it's gonna be a heaven sent. Is what I
For-
really think. For Natsuki.
Natsuki?
I think.
Okay, then
No, okay. It wasn't. Doki Doki.
no.
Pick one.
Is that it?
I don't
Doki
know.
Doki.
I kind of want to pick Doki Doki. Yeah.
Yes!
Pink. Because it's her.
Email. Why not? Oh, that worked.
Last one.
Don't go chasing waterfall. Just do the waterfall.
Waterfall.
Waterfall. Oh, wow, that worked.
Hi again, Jerry.
Ugh.
Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Oh, I should probably save again. I'm gonna save there now. I don't want to remind me that first one is us before the poem.
Okay.
Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. And I was one of the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Jerry. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys.
I love Sayori's eyes so much.
They all look like Pokeballs. Jerry always gives it his best, as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Jesus. Is that so?
I love the finger touch.
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Jerry can become good friends too.
Sayori.
Oh, it's yours. Sorry.
Silence. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Fair enough. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori?
Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sorry, made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
A book? I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want.
How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading that much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monika to kick off some schedule activities for the club.
Okay, what was the first book we ever talked about?
You and I?
Yeah.
Ricardo.
Well, was it Percy Jackson?
It was Percy Jackson.
Or was it the Kane Chronicles?
It would have been Percy Jackson.
Would have been Percy Jackson? Okay.
Yeah, Kane Chronicles had just come out.
Oh, yeah.
But that doesn't seem to be the case.
and thus started a meme between us.
Sayori and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet.
Go for your manga, girl.
I hear Natsuki utter an expressed sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there?
Freaking Monika. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga.
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands.
I disagree with that.
I beg to differ on that. There are lots of different kinds of manga no one would want to admit they read.
Oh yeah, certain types.
That's
totally.
That's what
but
he's
if
talking.
I
No, but that's what he's talking
read...
about right here.
Oh, that kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
I read Attack on Titan. I read Kuretsuchi.
That's what he's talking about here. How do you know anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is!
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. Oh my god, did I tell you I lost my Red Pyramid?
My copy of The Last Olympian's been missing for years and I can't find it.
Well, I know it can't be, I have no idea where it went.
At least I didn't lose my signed copy of The House of Hades.
Oh, you got that signed?
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't bring you back a copy. I brought back a few signed copies. I'll tell you about that later. I know the feel. I get closer to look at a box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls?
What is that?
It's a series I've never heard of in my life.
Oh my god.
That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible.
If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door.
She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Jerry. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact...
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
Oh no. I'm going to show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah! I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated I can't say it.
Feminine.
Thank you. Poses. There's just some things I can't end up saying. It's exceedingly moi.
Don't just stand there.
What?
No,
Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet.
Oh.
She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
Why is that? I guess it's easier to be closer together like this.
Don't just say that! It make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scoots an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space, while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow! How long has it been since I read from the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Dude, I always. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series? Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writer to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? Like this game?
We're not there yet, just chill.
I mean, I know, I'm just poking fun. I'm just poking fun.
Read.
I did. Well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things.
See, straight from the literature club.
Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romances start to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts.
Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean?
What? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power.
Good save.
Ah, the chapter seems like it's about baking.
Baking?
This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Well...
Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something.
Yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's... just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Or manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable.
And if you haven't noticed, Natsuki has the fang.
Oh my god, she does!
The fang of destiny.
Aha!
Definitely not a coincidence.
No.
I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones.
This is true.
Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge?
Oh my god, she's adorable.
Yeah, we picked enough to get the scene. We read on the floor for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple chapters at this point. Silence. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well... I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy.
Oh god.
You know what I mean?
Hmm?
You don't? The one tier. The fang.
The fang! That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you
God,
share your manga with your friends?
I may have to go full kawaii. Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Ah, sorry.
I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I hate when people think that manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the... This is my girl!
I know those kinds of people.
This
Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
Don't answer that question. I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monika was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh. I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
Oh, what happened there?
There was a silence.
No, So?
Ah.
Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah.
I'm
I
starting
flipped the page. You're slipping into it, I can hear it.
I'm starting to get a feel for how I should voice them.
Yeah. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing.
Oh god. What sound just came out of my mouth?
I'm just really happy that was recorded.
Oh no, don't clip that, please.
I can't. Alright, keep going.
I totally forgot that happens.
Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels.
Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Spoilers! Just finish this chapter.
Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it is a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Silence.
Hang on. Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse?
Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time.
Way to kill the moment, Monika.
Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Uh-huh. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki.
You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but... Monika just said...
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
Eh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this.
Well, of course. It wouldn't take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start on the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this.
Oh, just...
But I suppose that a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait.
Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same for myself. Who should I show my poem to first?
Natsuki! The precious one. That was the first ones before
I know.
we share poems.
So you want to do Natsuki first?
Yes.
So, just to be clear, we're going after Natsuki.
Yes.
Okay.
She's
I told
adorable.
Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair I share mine with hers first. Oh, by the way, you never get to see your own poem.
Ah. Hmm. Okay, well, let's start with things I don't like. First of all,
Silence. Natsuki rereads my poem.
never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
And then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things.
Mm,
In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monika said.
mm. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours wasn't really bad, or if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
Silence. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
Ooh, you're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if she's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Fine, I guess. Only because Monika will make me if I don't.
Alright, so this is the poem.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles fly, people can try. But that's about it.
That's the whole poem.
Same.
Did you like it?
Yeah, that's about as much as
Alright, now read it super kawaii.
No.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
No.
You gotta do it like a Natsuki voice.
My throat will hurt.
And just do it in a cute voice, like you were doing for everything else.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Thank you.
You happy?
Yes. Yes, I am. For the
Yeah.
internet. The internet will be happy too.
No. I'm never kawaii, so this is weird for
Read the
me.
line.
I did.
No, this line.
I did. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I
I'm only
like
going
it.
kawaii. I'm only going kawaii from a girl Natsuki.
Fine, just keep reading.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't that the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. The Fang of Destiny. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not.
The more
I
I
decided
talk,
to humor her with that last comment.
the more I talk, the higher pitched my voice goes.
I know. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. You were an adequate meat shield, and I'll never take that away from you. Who should we show our poem to next?
We
Sayori?
really have to show it to everybody.
Yep, Sayori, Yuri, or Monika.
Let's get Monika over with.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Just do it.
Hi, Jerry. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ahaha. Don't worry about it, Jerry. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But is that the sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon? Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. Humph. I like it, Jerry. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ahaha. Oh, geez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. Aha. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Eh? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes, they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable. I'm slipping in between the two voices I'm trying to do. It could take a while, but it could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. My point exactly. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. That's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always have to feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in a wall. It could have been me. See the direction that speckle protrudes. A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with the permanent copy of meaningless images. It's just like a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Was that the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I have some kind of epiphany recently. It's been infusing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you're trying so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never really make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. And I think with that, we should end this recording here.
Oh, okay.
And so thank you everybody for watching. Once again, this has been Malasteren and Lady Epsy of the Dragon Hearts Guild playing a little bit of Doki Doki Literature Club. And we will see you next time.
Bye.